T&D Sports, an exclusive video broadcast.
Hello and welcome to the Orlin Cohen High School Lacrosse Game of the Week, brought to you by T&D Sports Video Productions. Today we have a battle of East versus West between the Chaminade Flyers of Long Island and the St. Ignatius Wildcats of sunny San Francisco. Tommy, take me through this matchup.
The Flyers march into Gold Star after 2 games away in Delaware and Yorktown. They have an active 4-game win streak where they have scored 50 goals and let up a mere 28. St. Ignatius, on the other hand, lost their first game to Gonzaga DC, but they have won the first 12 games and been dominant. The preseason #1 team in the West has been very dominant as they look to avenge their 15-8 loss against Chaminade last year.
Some big players to watch in today's battle. We start with the away side, and who else would it be but Tristan Gauche of the St. Ignatius Wildcats.
He has that one-on-one ability you look for in a D1 midi. He's always a threat to find the front of the crease and score. And his great vision allows him to find attack men underneath and create scoring opportunities.
A great frame as well, which is always important. He stands at 6'3", 185. Gauche, a guy that Chaminade has got to worry about heading into today. Now for the hometown team, Chaminade Spotlight player Gavin Creo. The future Richmond Spider has been outstanding, Tommy.
And Gavin Creo can pretty much do it all, whether it be passing to open teammates or dodging to the crease. Creo's a spectacular player that the Wildcats have to keep an eye on.
This matchup, I could not be more excited, Tommy. We got 3 minutes until the opening face-off and the pregame rituals. But let's talk a little bit more about these guys. Chaminade 4-1 right now, as we said earlier. A 2-game away home stint. Now they're finally back home. And this team, #5 according to US Lax Magazine. Then you've got their NLF standings of #8. And then inside lacrosse, #10 in the country. These guys have just been unstoppable.
Yeah, and they're just trying to keep that ranking in the top 10 as they look to knock off St. Ignatius in this good game. St. Ignatius coming all the way from California to play Chaminade, one of the top 10 teams in the nation. And it'll be an awesome one to watch today.
Yeah, Chaminade, some incredible talent. St. Ignatius, the same. You just read a few top guys from California. You've got guys like Jack Porter, the senior Drexel commit. Tristan Gauche, as we mentioned earlier, the Yale commit, standing at 6'3", 190. You've also got throw-in guys like Bruno Chapman, the senior midfielder, standing at 6'1", 175. He's headed to Loyola MD. This talent is it's abundant in this squad. And Chaminade, they've got the same, over 20 committed players for the Chaminade Flyers. You just can't talk enough about them.
Yeah, the talent in this game is amazing. And St. Ignatius, as we mentioned earlier, ranked #1 in the West coming into this season. Now they have a chance to prove themselves against the 5th-ranked team.
I don't know if I could wait another second, Tommy, but the opening face-off will just be in a few minutes, so I guess that'll suffice. We will see you right back here at Game Time after this commercial break.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster.
There's a nice dish, and there's a score. Will Bernie goes boom.
Incredible pass.
Eaton goes, she shoots. High, no, a goal. Eaton is eating.
Calabria ahead inside, high save again. 15 saves.
Every time Spallina beats him.
He's got to give it up. He does to his brother, who scores.
Spallina to Spallina.
Gives it up, McNamara. Renton, and he scores.
Hannaford, Minning, score!
Fitzpatrick nearly slips down. He fires and he scores! There's the game winner!
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Back from Gold Star Stadium, I'm John Baccio here with Tommy Baldacchino. And I mean, Tommy, we just spent some time talking about it, but we have an incredible matchup here today between the Chaminade Flyers and the St. Ignatius Prep Wildcats. St. Ignatius in their blacks with red numbers and trim, then Chaminade in their home whites and the classic red helmets to accompany it. I mean, these two teams have been incredible all season, and the first thing that we're going to be seeing today is the prowess of face-off man Quinn Ball. The guy is unstoppable, and he's only a sophomore. He's got a brother that plays at Yale, and to be honest, Tommy, I wouldn't be surprised to see him there in a few years.
Yeah, Quinn Ball unstoppable at the face-off position. We'll see if he can get Chaminade going with an early win here. And I couldn't be more excited than anyone here. We're excited to see a great matchup between Chaminade and St. Ignatius as the Chaminade team is out in the center. And we're just about ready to get going.
The wind is blowing, the sun is down, but it's still some weather that California guys are probably not too scared of. Chaminade, led by Coach Jack Moran. Jack Moran in his 44th year coaching, and if you were curious when he started, 1979. Tommy, I mean, that was, I think if you put our two ages combined, it still is before, or it still is after he started. I mean, he's just been here for so very long, but he's had so much success. One of the most tenured and winningest coaches on the island. In the face-off square, you've got Quinn Ball, the Fogo, out of Garden City, and for the St. Ignatius Wildcats, it's Brooks Swindle, or rather that's Johan Van Oost. Chaminade wins the face-off, and it's quickly in the stick of Pat Flaherty. Now here's Gary Correa in the middle of the slot. He gets it to Landolfi on the near side. Landolfi looks to cut it to X, comes back out. Now it's Lau, the Navy commit. Lau cuts down the near alley, gets it over to Brendan Riley, the attacker. Riley working from X with Creo at his side. Now here's back to Correa and Landolfi. Landolfi off the screen, straight back to Correa on the slip. The powerful shot, it's in. Correa, his 5th goal of the season. And just 40 seconds into this game, the Flyers start.
And here's another look at that play. Great passing. Correa with the ball here. Rifles it into the back left of the net. What a play by Chaminade to get on the board early on.
Chaminade just spinning it around, getting everybody their touches, and they get off to a huge start, already 1-0 here in Mineola. It's back to the same dude in the square, and who else but Ball comes up with it. Ball fires to Creo on the far side. Now Creo works from the far alley. He's guarded by Rosenberg. Now he gets it to Correa. Correa has a long stick. Ryan Barcy on him. Barcy, the sophomore. Now here's Flaherty down the right side. Bruno Chapman defense. It's Riley now. Riley looking to get to 5-5. He works in the X with Flaherty on his side. Flaherty into Creo. Creo, the underhand shot, count it. A quick 2-0 start for the Flyers. Creo, his 11th goal of the year.
And they do a great job at X, working the ball here. It's Flaherty getting to 5-5, finding Creo in front, and you know what Creo can do in front of the net. A nice goal to make it 2-0 Flyers in the first.
I mean, these guys have just been unstoppable all season, and they assert dominance early today. Ball and Van Oost in the face-off square again. It goes through the legs of Ball. Ground ball. It looks like St. Ignatius come up with it, but Hugh Gates will step out of bounds and Chaminade will retain possession. And here we go. It's Tully down the left alley. Tully, the junior short stick D-midi. It's Creo. Creo fires to an open man. That's Lockman. Lockman, the Army commit, looks to work in the military someday, and Army just fits him right. Here's Landolfi, who gets it to Creo. Creo just outside the near slot. Here's Creo from goal line extended, gets it to Riley. The Riley jumping shot is good. Riley 3-0 now.
And Riley gets the ball. Nice feed from Creo, and now it's all Riley from there. Getting to 5-5, finding a shot opportunity and burying it in the back of the net. 3-0 Flyers, and St. Ignatius calls timeout.
Just 10 minutes to go in the first quarter. Chaminade, as you said, Tommy, up 3-0. We'll see you back after the TL.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster.
We're back with the Orlin Cohen High School Lacrosse Game of the Week. You see Chaminade right there, Tommy. They have just been unstoppable with just over 2 minutes gone in this first quarter. They're already up 3-0. What have you seen from the Flyers so far on offense that has made them so dominant?
I've seen great ball movement, just lassoing it around, getting it to X, able to work it from there, either find people in front to score, or as we just saw Riley do, get up there to 5-5, find a shot opportunity and bury it, and that's what has them up 3-0.
Ball in Van Oost again. It's Ball for the third time in a row. Now here's Landolfi. Landolfi sprinting in the middle of the slot. Now it's Lockman. Lockman the jumping catch. Lockman gets it to Creo, but it will be a legal procedure on the Flyers, and it'll go into the sticks of St. Ignatius. Here's the goalie, Vlahos. He gets it up into the attack, but stepping out of bounds is the long stick of St. Ignatius. Chaminade coming down quick. Landolfi the fake step down. He backs out, gets it to Lockman. Out there for the Flyers, it's Riley, Creo, Lockman, the sophomore Cutton, Luke Moran, and Ryan Landolfi. Creo and Riley playing their two-man game. Creo comes off one pick, draws the defender, gets Riley. Riley inside to Moran, and Moran strikes. Luke Moran, his third goal of the season, and it comes in with timely fashion.
A great feed from Riley on that play. Just able to feed the attackman, the senior Luke Moran, and a great shot from him to finish it off. 4-0 Flyers, 8:40 to go in the first.
Luke Moran headed to Georgetown in the fall, except not for what you would think. He's actually just going on his own, a superstar in the classroom and a superstar on the field as well. A battle for the face-off. It's Ball and Quilisi this time. Ground ball still being fought for. No one can pick up the egg. Finally, it gets back into the stick of Ball, and he is 4 for 4. Riley gets it over to number 19, Creo. Creo got voted into that number this year, number 19, in honor of the late Jimmy Regan, the Gold Star alumni. Played lacrosse here and at Duke. And Chaminade gets to honor him every single year by voting a new player into his number. Here's Loud down the right alley, and it's a save by Vlahos.
Nice save there by Vlahos. That's his first save of the game. Chaminade unable to find the ball in the back of the net this time. And now it'll be St. Ignatius' first turn to try to work it on offense.
St. Ignatius clears, and they have their first offensive possession of the day. Here goes Porter, excuse me. Porter kicks it back to Chapman. And now St. Ignatius will set up the O. In the X, it's Porter. Excuse me, that's Hardigan. Now it gets back to the stick of Ghosh. Ghosh gets it to Chapman. Chapman working on Flaherty. Kick out. Now with the shot, it's Porter. Out on wide right.
Great ball movement by St. Ignatius. Porter just unable to find the net there, but if they can continue to work it like that, they'll find themselves scoring opportunities later in this game.
Now it's with Kushner. Kushner being checked by Lau. He kicks out to the Yale commit, Ghosh. Ghosh gets it over to Chapman. Chapman working on Flaherty. The shot saved by Verdi. Verdi an errant pass. It gets stolen by Ghosh. He gets it up into the attack. Now in the X. Kicks it out. It's Porter again. Porter out to Chapman. On the right side of the slot, it's Rye Kushner. Kushner coming down the alley. Shot. It's in. Rye Kushner, the senior midi, gets Ignatius' first of the day.
And Ignatius just moving the ball well. You You see Kushner in the right hand of the screen. As he's just able to work it all himself, beat the defender, and rifle it on net for the first goal of St. Ignatius in this game.
The score now 4-1. Chaminade up on Ignatius with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. It's back with ball, and now the long stick of Happy Rosenberg. But Rosenberg with that long stick just got it a little bit too deep. He'll exit the game. Excuse me, it's actually a foul on ball. So St. Ignatius will get the ball back. Here's Chapman, but that's Giacomo Chapman, the brother of Bruno. Now it's Lee. Lee kicks it over to Hugh Gates. Now in the X, playing a two-man game is St. Ignatius. Hugh Gates gets it back, kicks over to Giacomo Chapman. Chapman working around defenders. It's an open man on the doorstep. Graham O'Brien doesn't take it. Now it's back with Porter. Porter into the X. Shot by St. Ignatius, and they bury it top right. A beautiful shot by the junior, Graham O'Brien.
And they're able to get O'Brien the ball here to see it. Right, see it here at X. Throw it out, and an amazing bounce shot to beat the goaltender. And that's their second goal of the game, 4-2.
Tommy, it's been a huge game so far on both sides. Chaminade up 4-2, but now since they were up 3-0, it's a 2-1 scoring split in favor of St. Ignatius. As Chaminade now battling for the egg, it's Creo at the doorstep, easy does it. He gets his second of the game, 12th of the year.
And a bunch of guys just battling for the ground ball. Creo's able to scoop it up, and a fast break from there. Buries it in the back of the net. His second goal of the game, like you said, 5-2 Chaminade.
Gavin Creo cannot be stopped today. A monster on the attack for Chaminade. And Spider-Man just doing it all. 5:05 left, Chaminade up 3. Here's Tully. Tully getting it into the long pole. The shot from the long pole, man, that is no good. Matt Marchetta on that one. Tried even picking up his own rebound, no good. Marchetta on the long stick, mid-junior. Now with the clear from St. Ignatius, it's Pierce St. Jem. Chaminade gets it right back. Tully, a spin move into the attack. Brian Knapp now coming down. 4-on-3. Powerful shot. Saved by Vlahos. Vlahos headed to Navy next year. And he has just been tremendous for the Wildcats. Here's Ghosh, the jumping shot. But it's not enough for Verdi. Verdi gets the save, and now it's Knapp attempting the clear. Flags fly. No matter what, this ball's coming back to Chaminade. Now here's Fox. Fox, the 4-star on Inside Lacrosse, the 5-star on NLF, number 23 in his class on IL. And now the flag will be called on St. Ignatius as they get the ball back. Now, Tommy, that gives us a little bit of time to talk about this game a bit further. What have you seen from both of these sides today that puts us at the score we're at right now, being 5-2?
We're seeing great goalie play from Philip Verdi for Chaminade. He stopped 2 balls today from going to the net, and that keeps it at a 5-2 score.
Here's Flaherty at X. He kicks it to Lau with the one leg sleeve on his left leg. Creo tries finding a man on the doorstep, but unsuccessful in catching his Flaherty. Now with it, it's Pierce St. Jem. St. Jem passes into the attack, but unable to handle is Rye Kushner. Here's Creo. Creo, the step down. It's a hat trick in the first. Gavin Creo, 3 goals already. He's got half of Chaminade's 6 and more than St. Ignatius has scored this whole game.
And Creo gets the ball, and he's just looking at himself like, hey, I got an open shot, I'm going to take it. And from way downtown, he drains it for the hat trick in the first quarter. 6-2 Flyers.
Flyers just unstoppable right now. And the Orlin Cohen game of the week has really been shaping up the way we thought it would be. Bull wins the FO. He passes to the open Flaherty. Flaherty gets it to Marchetto with the long pole. It's Creo again. Or excuse me, that's Cutton. Connor Cutton, the sophomore, gets his first of the game. Creo and Cutton, pretty similar builds. And here it is again.
Cotton gets the ball. The sophomore making an impact early in his Chaminade career. Goes low with the shot in the back of the net. 7-2 Chaminade.
Connor Cutton, a 5-star, according to NLF in the class of 2025. The best attackman on Long Island in their eyes. He gets his 7th goal of the season. He's got 11 assists along with that. Cutton, a tremendous playmaker as a sophomore for the Flyers. Here's Juric. Juric gets it to Landolfi after another face-off win for Ball. He's 6 for 6. Now it's Creo. Creo cuts it to his right side. Make it 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Richmond Spider.
Let's look at that one again. Creo with the ball. Just looking for a lane. Beats him to the right with the dodge and buries it right past the goaltender. And it's now 8-2 Chaminade with 2:22 left in the first.
Ball's right back out there with Van Oost. Ball the clamp, and he picks it up. Ball double team, still has it in his stick. It'll be a slashing penalty, rather a timeout for Chaminade. Chaminade up 8-2. It's not even the end of the first quarter.
And what
We'll
a game
take a
it's been.
quick break here from Gold Star Stadium. I'm John Baccio here with Tommy Baldacchino with T&D Sports Video Productions.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Looks like they're gonna push it. Oh, that is a beautiful goal. Great take and finish by Meg Kenny. Possession for Wonka. Oh, that is a beautiful feed and goal. It takes more than one player to guard. Oh, that is beautiful. That is an insane goal by Tess Calabria. Madison Alimo's really showcasing that she can do it all. She's going to go for another goal. Tess Calabria with the ball. She's taking it all the way. And she's going to have a goal. That's the player you want on the hash. And that's a great save.
She really is. I'm not surprised whatsoever.
That is a beautiful goal by Madison Alimo.
Back here after the timeout from Chaminade. There's 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Chaminade up 8-2 on St. Ignatius Prep. Just raining on the day for the California boys. Here's Landolfi over to Creo on the other side of the field. He gets it back to Landolfi. Landolfi in the middle of the slot, shot over the net. Chaminade will retain. It's Brad Wyckoff. A freshman game was played earlier today on this turf, where Brad Wyckoff's brother, Greg, had 3 goals on the day. Brad committed to Monmouth for lacrosse, and here he is again in the X. Brad over to Creo. He hits the crossbar. Chaminade will get it back, though. It's Landolfi. Here's Cutton. Now he gets it to Creo. Creo in the middle of the slot. Sidearm pass to Landolfi. Chaminade just spinning it around, looking to get all their guys some touches before they make a true plan of attack. Here's Wyckoff at 5-5. He tries getting into an open Cutton. Cutton, though, gets intercepted on the pass. Cutton gets it right back after a nice long pole play by Chaminade. That was Luis D'Agostino, the sophomore. Here's Wyckoff. Chaminade 30 seconds to work. Cutting now to Landolfi. Landolfi into Riley. Riley and X. Back to the Navy commit. Here's Cutton inside. Wyckoff sidearm shot. No good. That one wide right. Chaminade 12.5 seconds on the clock. Here goes Riley, 10 to work. 5, 4, Riley back, left hand shot, buries it. The worm shot from Brendan Riley gets him his second of the day, and that's his 12th of the season.
And Creo, the experienced senior at X, knows that the clock's going off, finds Riley at 5-5 and buries it right through the 5-hole of the goaltender. What a play, 9-2.
Not too much time left on this clock. Ball wins it anyway. He won't even fire off a shot. That'll do it here for the first quarter. I'm John Baccio here with Tommy Baltachino. 8-9-2 score between Chaminade and St. Ignatius. The Flyers, a hefty lead. We will see you back after this commercial break.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Top left shot and a goal. It's cut. Beautiful save. Up, shot and a goal.
Getting top side to his left hand, comes around the corner, shoots it to the far post, low and away. Tough for any goal is to make that save.
Shot and a nice save.
Owen does a good job here. Moves hard without the ball.
And a goal. It's number 79.
Back for the second quarter, Chaminade up 9-2 on St. Ignatius from California. Tommy, it's been a huge game today for the Flyers. What's gotten them to this point, up 7 heading into the second?
Well, obviously, Creo has been a big part of their lead with 4 goals on the game. And there's a look at their huddle. They're just planning their strategy to see how they can extend this lead and just preserve the lead with good defense throughout, which they've had all game. And that's what has them in front, 9-2.
Olin Van Oost in the face-off square. And like you said, Creo just been a monster today. 4 goals in just 1 quarter. Ball wins it. There's Landolfi. He's got it on the far side. Now gets it to Flaherty. Flaherty committed to Navy. He'll be meeting up with his brother Jack next year. Jack, also a Chaminade grad and lacrosse player in Annapolis. Here's Correa, the Stony Brook commit. He gets it to Creo. Creo over to Flaherty. Lau gets it back on the near side of the slot. Bit of a fumble by Correa, but he retrieves. Now it's Landolfi. He comes off a pick, beats his man down the left side. The left-hand shot is good off the bounce. Ryan Landolfi gets his first of the day, a huge scorer last year. He's got 7 already this season, and there's number 8.
And Landolfi gets the ball here, and he finds a lane, beats not one but 2 players to the crease, and buries it on the bounce shot right through the legs of the goaltender, Vlahos.
Vlahos, it's a rough day in net when you have to face the Chaminade offense. Ball wins, it'll be a foul on St. Ignatius anyway. Tully will be taking it into the offensive third. It's Riley on the far side. He has Creo as his companion in the X. Riley and Creo playing their 2-man game. Now it's Moran and Creo. Moran the split dodge. He gets it to Creo. Creo off the screen. Passes to an open Moran. It's deflected and out. Chaminade gets it right back. 10:20 to go here in the second quarter. 10-2's the score. Creo, you just can't stop him. 5 now.
Did I hear that right? 5? Wow, Creo's been a huge impact on this game. A nice dodge to the front and score in there. And Chaminade extends their lead to 9.
Tommy, I can assure you, you did hear that right. Gavin Creo, I mean, he's got 5 of their 11. St. Ignatius only with 2. And really, this is where it all starts, in that face-off circle. I mean, if you can't win possessions, you're not going to get goals. And Quinn Ball is the perfect guy to get your team the ball. Here's Marchetta. He gets it to Creo. Creo double teamed. Man on St. Ignatius loses his stick. That was Atticus Olivan, the 3-star. Here's Riley in the X. Landolfi's got the ball on the far side. He gets it to Moran just at the bottom of the center circle. Now it's Wyckoff on the near side, looking to attack down the lefty alley. Here's Creo again. Creo spins back. Now on the other side of the crease, gets it to Landolfi. Landolfi backs away and gets it to an open Wyckoff. Wyckoff, stutter step, pass into the exits, Moran. Rather, that's Lockman who gets his bodied out of his own twig. Now St. Ignatius will work to clear. Here's Porter. Porter passes into the offensive third. Now it's Rye Kushner with it. He gives it away. It's Hugh Gates. Gates kicks it up to Bruno Chapman. Chapman gives it to Ghosh. Ghosh on the left side, saved by Verdi.
Another good save by Verdi there.
A big slash from George Urich, but that slash is in the best way possible. He wins the ball back for the Flyers. A huge save from Verdi results in a possession for Chaminade. Here's Lockman. He gets it to Flaherty. Flaherty beats one man. Now here comes the slide. Correa over to Cutton, but he gets shoved, and that'll be a turnover. St. Ignatius to clear. Cutton gets it deflected. Chaminade gets it back. Here's Landolfi, 3-on-2. Landolfi's gonna take it himself, save. Now here's Riley. St. Ignatius a chance to get themselves back set. It's Flaherty. Flaherty, the sidearm shot from the right alley. He gets that one to go. Chaminade up 10 goals.
Flaherty does a nice job beating his man on the far side and burying it in the back of the net, and extends Chaminade's lead to 10. It's 12-2.
Chaminade all-out dominance today. The usual two in the circle. The whistle, ball wins. Yurch will get called for a push in the back, and St. Ignatius will get the ball. With it is Giacomo Chapman. Chapman, the sophomore, gets it to Hunter Cristo. Cristo, the freshman. One of a few, about 5 on this St. Ignatius squad. Here's Cristo again. Cristo still with it, now passes out. Inside, shot, score! Max Ripple, the freshman. He ripples the lead of Chaminade, making it just 9 goals now.
And here's another look at that one. You see Ripple just cut across the crease, looking for the ball, gets it, turns around and fires, and it cuts the deficit to 9 with 7:07 remaining in the second.
St. Ignatius looking to claw their way back. But Chaminade just keep piling it on. Good recovery by the Flyers is Charles O'Connor. Now into the offensive third. Out on the far side is Landolfi. Landolfi over to Jack Connolly. Connolly, the starting point guard of the basketball team. Now it's Peter DeBuscher. Back to Landolfi. Landolfi doubled. DeBuscher gets it to X with Cutton. Now here's Connolly. Connolly comes off the pick and receives a new man. Connolly off another screen from Landolfi. Doesn't take it this time. Gets it to DeBuscher, who passes over to the sophomore Cutton. Cutton playing a two-man game. Here's the shot from Brendan Riley, and he scores again. That's his second of the game for the Amherst College commit.
Let's take another look at that one. Here's Cutton trying to get to 5-5, but can't. Then finds Riley at 5-5, who's able to score there, increasing the lead to 10.
Brendan Riley now 12 goals on the year, just a gifted scorer. Heading into today, he was tied for 11th in the CHSAA in points. Now he's just making that tally higher and higher. Here goes the Flyers. O'Connor gets into the offense. Now with it is DeBuscher. DeBuscher waiting for his offense to set up.
Clear it out, clear it out, clear it out.
In the X is Riley. Riley working it around. He gets it to Landolfi, who throws it over to the near side with DeBuscher. DeBuscher for Connolly. Connolly, the bounce shot saved by Valhos. St. Ignatius in the offensive third, down 10. Now here's Ghosh. Ghosh being tracked down. That's Bradish on him. Into the X. Quick save by Verdi, but Ghosh retrieves. Ghosh getting pummeled by the sophomore D'Agostino. Here's Bruno Chapman, guarded by DeBuscher. Chapman gets to the top of the slot. Shot by Max Ripple. That one off the cage, or off the iron of the cage, but the rebound shot from Jack Porter goes in, and St. Ignatius drops in their fourth of today.
Here's another look at that one. It pipes off the cage. Porter looks for the ball and rifles one quickly, and the goal there makes this a 9-point game.
St. Ignatius just trying their best to make this deficit as little as possible. But Chaminade already making it big here today. Alex Choi on the face-off now instead of Ball, and he wins it. Here's Verdi now out of his goal, and out of his element, chucks one behind the back, but it finds the long pole of Brendan and O'Brien. O'Brien now in the offense, calling for it. Three men luckily stayed back for O'Brien. Now here comes the true Chaminade offense. Correa down the right alley, gets it to the X. It's Riley. Riley gets it to Landolfi. Landolfi over to Flaherty. The Navy connection, the three-time Navy connection. Bilal can't connect on the shot. Here's Creo. Creo beats his man, underhand shot. It's 6 now. This guy cannot be stopped.
That's 2 hat tricks in the same game. Creo goes down the near side, jukes out his defender, and buries it in between the legs of goaltender Vlahos. Nice goal to make it 6 on the day for Creo and 14-4 Chaminade.
It doesn't get much better than that. Choi back in the circle. Choi put on the ground by Quillissi. And Chaminade will get it in the offense. It's Tully. Tully's got some serious speed. He's a running back in football. Rushed for over 800 yards for Chaminade, but a bad pass will result in a Wildcat ball. Here's a clear by Pierce St. Jem. He's guarded by Tully. St. Jem, the junior. He kicks it out to Ghosh at the top of the slot. Tommy, St. Ignatius have looked a little bit better in the second quarter, but what do they need to do on this possession to make this deficit just a little bit closer?
They may be able to move the ball to the crease and get a good shot. Try to score to increase their momentum.
Ghosh fakes one pass, keeps it with himself. He's guarded by D'Agostino, and D'Agostino forces the turnover. Excuse me, that's Matt Marchetta on the forced TO. Here's Chaminade trying to clear. That one's D'Agostino who gets it up to Riley. Riley sprinting past defenders, gets it poked out of his stick. St. Ignatius trying to clear it, still with Chapman. Chapman harassed, put on the ground.
And there's a flag
Whistles
on
blow.
that one.
It'll be a 22 white pushing in the back, a 30-second penalty on Brendan Riley. So St. Ignatius will now go man up.
So here's St. Ignatius' first man-up opportunity of this game as the flag on Chaminade for the push from behind. We'll see if they can capitalize on this opportunity to score late second quarter.
Chaminade have been doing a great job on defense today, and with just under 2 minutes ago, let's see if they can continue their prowess. St. Ignatius spinning it around. A shot on the doorstep, a few fakes, but Jack Porter puts it away. Porter, an incredible goal. Let's take another look.
And my first thought when I saw that is, how does Porter stay out of the crease on this one? He gets the ball in front, tiptoes around the crease, and puts it in the back of the net to make it 14-5 Chaminade.
Jack Porter, the Drexel commit. He'll be heading to Philly next year. Stands out 6'3", 190. The right-handed attacker puts that one away. Calm, cool, collected on one of the best goalies in the nation, P.J. Verdi, the 4-star Johns Hopkins commit. Verdi, 50 saves on the year. He had 14 against Salisanium and Ward Melville, even 11 against St. Anthony's. A minute 18 to go here in the second quarter. It's Wyckoff looking to fend off his man. He gets it to Lynch. Lynch fires, but it goes right off the top pipe. That one will go out of bounds, and it's St. Ignatius ball yet again. St. Ignatius have to play with a sense of urgency here. Only a minute left in this second quarter, in the half that is. And if they don't score, it's going to be a tough second half for the Wildcats. Inside, it's Ripple. Ripple can't handle it. Still a shot fires from Rye Kushner. And that one goes out. It'll stay with St. Ignatius with 36 seconds to go. It'll be timeout, St. Ignatius. And Tommy, an incredible game that we've had today. But what has really done it for Chaminade? I mean, they're up 9 goals right now, and I think the obvious man is Creo. What has Creo done today that has put them up this margin?
Well, there's the first one that's obvious. 6 goals for Chaminade. An incredible performance for Creo. Able to get to 5-5, work it at X, pass it well. He's done it all. And that's why Chaminade's up so much in this one. 14-5 late in the second quarter.
Yeah, it's definitely been a big game for Gavin Creo today, but you also have to attribute it to the guys surrounding him, guys like Gary Correa, Ryan Landolfi, Brendan Riley, all these guys really helping out the younger ones, preparing them for next season while also just putting together, a master class of lacrosse today. The attacking players, the attacking minds of these guys have just been unstoppable. And, you know, you got to say there's a reason for it to be 14-5 right now, Tommy. Take me through a little bit more of the storyline of this game. What's gotten us to this point?
Well, Quinn Ball, the sophomore for Chaminade, has been able to win most every face-off he's attempted, and Alex Choi off the bench has done well as the Fogo as well, and that's what really has them winning in this game, just able to retain possession, keep the ball, move it well, and obviously score.
And Alex Choi, you got to feel for him a little bit. The junior, that is the second 2-ball, but Choi, I mean, still just an incredible player, but an even more incredible shot that just came in from Stuart Gates. Stu Gates, as he likes to be called, the sophomore, stands at 5'9", 160, and he buried that one.
Here's another look at it. Gets the ball here. Passes down low. That's a tough angle to shoot from like the 13-yard line out far on the football field. And that's a tough angle to score from.
Stu Gates been one of the top players for St. Ignatius this year. Quinn Ball back on the face-offs with 20 seconds to go. Chaminade needed to get themselves a possession, and now they will call timeout. We will see you back for Chaminade's possibly final possession of this game. We are here. I'm John Baccio with Tommy Baldacchino on T&D Sports Video Productions.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
And it looks like they're gonna push it. Oh, that is a beautiful goal. Great take and finish by Meg Kenny. Possession for Wonka. Oh, that is a beautiful feed and goal.
It takes more than one player to guard.
Oh, that is beautiful.
What is being tight on?
That is an insane goal by Tess Calabria. Madison Alimo's really showcasing their shooting at it all.
15 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Chaminade up 8, heading into the half. Let's see if they can strike once more. Here's Flaherty. Flaherty inside for Lau. Lau, the underhand shot. It goes out of bounds with 3 seconds to go. Creo will pick it up from X, looking for an open man. Timer goes. Creo, pass in, shot, saved. And that's a great way to end the half for St. Ignatius. The Wildcats, although down 8, definitely had a very improved end to this quarter and this half in general. I mean, it didn't start too pretty, but now they're starting to find their rhythm in their first game on the East Coast.
Yeah, and really for this entire second quarter, it's been going back from a 10-point Chaminade lead to a 9-point Chaminade lead. Now St. Ignatius finds themselves only down to 8. We'll see how well they can do in the second half to maybe decrease this deficit more.
We'll be back with the recap of that first half in 5 minutes. We'll see you guys then.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Incredible pass. Johnson on the other end, and then a goal back for Farmingdale. Double comes every time Spallina beats it.
He's got to give it up. He does to his brother, who scores.
Spallina to Spallina.
You have Leonetti behind her. Batika fires, and a save by Bowden. Her 4th already.
4th in 7 minutes. And another one.
Oh my, what instincts.
And her Minning score.
Gives it up, McNamara. He rips it and he scores!
Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
And it looks like they're going to push it. Oh, that is a beautiful goal. Great take and finish by Meg Kenny. Possession for Wanta. Oh, that is a beautiful feed and goal.
It takes more than one player to guard
Oh,
that.
that is beautiful.
Would have seemed tight on.
That is an insane goal by Tess Calabria. Madison Alimon's really showcasing that she can do it all. And she's going to go for another goal. Tess Calabria with the ball. She's taking it all the way. And she's going to have a goal. That's the player you want on the hash. And that's a great save.
She really is. I'm not surprised whatsoever.
That is a beautiful goal by Madison Alimo.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Welcome back to the halftime review. I'm John Baccio here with Tommy Baldacchino. Chaminade up 14-6. I mean, this is looking like some of their endgame scores in past games. Chaminade just played an incredible first half, and you know, they've got the stats to prove it too. I mean, first thing that jumps up at you is the shot totals. 23 shots for Chaminade as opposed to St. Ignatius's 11. I mean, it just makes sense. But the reason that they get all those shots, Tommy, face-offs. Quinn Ball, Alex Choi, insane. Talk to me about him.
Well, their face-off totals are absurdly good. Chaminade with 21 face-off wins on the day as opposed to 1 for St. Ignatius. You heard that right. Only 1 face-off win on the day.
Yeah, I mean, it's just absurd at this point. Quinn Ball and Alex Choi, the sophomore-junior duo. Alex Choi has 3 face-off wins of his own. Quinn Ball, a staggering 23. I mean, are you kidding me? Or excuse me, 23 total. That is my bad. It's 18 for Quinn Ball alone. Either way, I mean, we can't talk about the guy enough. I mean, Chaminade would not have the lead that they have right now if it weren't for Ball on the faceoffs. And someone that really would be benefiting like they are is Gavin Creo. Creo, 6 goals on the day. Tommy, what is he been doing that's so good?
He just knows lacrosse, right? He gets to that X, able to work it inside, get to 5 and 5, be able to score. Just not even that he just scores, also a great passer. He's able to, when he's at X, he has that option. He can pass, he can shoot, and he's just unstoppable. There's nothing you can do about it.
Anything he wants.
Yeah.
And I mean, you just said it. There's nothing that you can do about it. So St. Ignatius, they just have to live by it, die by it. Gavin Creo, there's no doing anything about him. But as we said, Chaminade, 23 shots, St. Ignatius 11. You look at ground balls, they've got 5 as opposed to St. Ignatius's 1, and clears, they're just 1 down. They're up in almost every single statistical category. And you know, we talk about Creo a lot, but we can't go unspoken about Brendan Riley. 3 goals today, and I mean, He's got a hat trick on his own. Just because Creo has a double hat trick in one game, that does not overshadow the prowess that Brendan Riley has really shown us today. And these guys working with the younger lineups as you see them working out and warming up here for the second half. This is your halftime recap. I'm John Baccio here with Tommy Baldacchino. Chaminade up 8 at half, 14-6 the score. We'll see you for the second.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Incredible pass. Look at Johnson on the other end. And then a goal back for Farmingdale.
Double comes every time Spallina beats it. He's got to give it up. He does to his brother who scores. Spallina to Spallina.
You have Leonetti behind her. Batika fires and a save by Bowden. Her fourth already.
Fourth in 7 minutes. And another one!
Oh my, what instincts!
And her winning score! Gives it up, McNamara. He rips it and he scores!
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Back for second half action. I'm John Baccio here with Tommy Baldacchino. Quinn Ball and Van Oost, Johan Van Oost, that is, in the face-off circle. Chaminade up 14-6 on St. Ignatius Prep. We are off and running. The first shot from Creo in the second half is no good. That one skies over. Creo 6 goals that we can't say it enough, but he has just been phenomenal today. Here's Correa. Over to Landolfi. Landolfi on the near side. He cuts down the right side of the slot. No good on the lefty bounce shot. Landolfi, the lucky lefty, putting in a big job today for the Flyers. A goal, but he's just been really help orchestrate the offense. The ball's loose and it's picked up by St. Ignatius. With it is Vlahos. Trying to get it past halfway, and the clear is good by Rye Kushner. He's committed to Bates College. The senior stands at 6 foot 170. Here's Chapman. Chapman down the right side. He's now at X, guarded by Flaherty. Pass inside and a score by Jack Porter. A nice assist from Bruno Chapman, but Porter puts it away.
And Chapman at X just finds Porter cutting to the crease, getting the ball in his stick, and finding the open shot. It's 14-7. Now only a 7-point game. St. Ignatius playing well lately, and we'll see if Chaminade can defend their lead or if St. Ignatius has another leg.
St. Ignatius all the way out from California, starting to warm up to that New York style. Here's ball off the wing. He gets it poked away, but Correa grabs it right back. Correa double team, kicks it to the X with Riley. Riley over to Landolfi. He gives it up to Lau. Lau still with it. Now he gets it to Flaherty. It's Landolfi at goal line, extended high. Landolfi inside to Lau. Lau can't get a stick on it. St. Ignatius look to clear. The pass up field for Atticus Olivan. He picks it up. He's still got it. Looking for his options, the long pole. Trying to make do with what he's got. He gets it to Porter. Porter off the dodge, inside, shot no good. Tristan Gauche off the falling assist attempt by Jack Porter. But the flags fly and the Wildcats will get the ball right back. No man up or man down opportunity here still. Oh, excuse me, yes, it will be a man up for St. Ignatius. Chaminade now in a 2-3 zone. At the top is Chapman. Now here's Gauche. Pass at goal line extended and the low shot from the stick of Stu Gates makes it 14-8 now.
Let's take another look at that one. Moving the ball well, passing it around. Then they feed Gates by the 12-yard line on the football field. Goal line extended. A tough angle for that shot. And now it's 14-8. Great shot. Only 6-point game.
Verdi just couldn't get to that one. St. Ignatius just clawing it back like their mascot states, the Wildcats. Just making it closer and closer and closer. Here's ball. Ball in open space. Shot! It's a goal! Quinn Ball finds himself open, and let's take another look.
And Quinn Ball, the Fogo, that stands for face-off, get-off. Doesn't get too many options to score, but capitalizes on this one and just takes it all the way himself, buries it from about 9 yards out, and now it's 15-8 Chaminade.
And now he gets put right back at the face-off circle where it all began. And he still wins it. 8:47 left here in the third quarter as Creo's got it. Creo waiting for his men to get on the field. A full senior lineup out there. Here's Flaherty. Flaherty down the right side, just outside the slot. Gets it to Landolfi off the tip. Landolfi kicks it to Lau. Lau attacks with the split dodge. Now it's Riley. Riley into Landolfi. Chaminade spinning it around. Here's Riley with the jumping shot right in the middle of the slot. Flaherty just can't track that one down. We're going Wildcats way. Chaminade still up 7 goals, and Flaherty is not too happy with himself after that. Here's Goshen attacking. Goshen open space, but a beautiful save by Verdi. Tully now pushing it. Speeds past everyone. The pass. Creo spins back out. And he'll reset once again. Creo gets it to Correa. Chaminade a 7-goal lead, and you do not want to let this one slip out of your hands. Creo off the double, beats both men into Riley. Riley to Lau on the doorstep. It's a goal. Aiden Lau, his second of the day.
Creo to Riley to Lau to the net. Great ball movement from Chaminade. Right in front of the crease is Lau. And a nice goal from him to make it 16-8.
Chaminade just cannot be stopped today. No matter how much you think St. Ignatius is coming back, Chaminade will respond. Ball wins yet another face-off. Here's D'Agostino. D'Agostino loses it. Lynch tries picking it up. D'Agostino retains. Now it's Wyckoff. Wyckoff shot on an open net. But that one off target. George Vlahos off his line, and Wyckoff spotted it immediately. You know, he's a basketball player. He played a bit of point guard this year, and that vision really showed off right there. Just couldn't convert. Here's Moran. To Landolfi. Landolfi, the lone X-Man. Landolfi, goal line extended. The shot saved right off the leg of Vlahos. It's an egg hunt picked up by St. Ignatius. Into the offense, it's Porter. Porter being played by D'Agostino. He has to pass out. Here's Chapman. Chapman into the X shot, off the side netting. Birdie picks it up at the crease. That shot was from Jack Porter. Now here's Fox into the attack. He loses it after the clear. Still a battle for the pill. Shot saved again by Verdi. A big check to Tully. He gets back up. Rather, that was Creo. Either way, it is retained by Fox. And Chaminade is getting into the attack. Here's Cutton. Cutton, a beautiful underhand scoop. He's got it. 17-8 now the score. And Chaminade just does not go away.
And after the two big hits to Creo, they're able to clear it over to Cutton. He makes a move to the crease and a nice shot from the side angle to get it in the net, making it 17-8 Chaminade in the third.
Connor Cutton, the sophomore, 5-star attackman. He gets his second goal today. He had 4 points against St. Anthony's. And you know, it's funny, his main role in this offense is really more as a playmaker than anything. But he's been showing off the rubber a little bit today, too. Here's Creo. He fires to left. it's Flaherty and X. It's Creo again in open space. He kicks out. Chaminade swinging around the perimeter. Creo just outside the slot. Landolfi, the low shot, no good. It'll be scooped up by Riley with a new pill. Riley passes out to Cutton. Cutton gets it into the offense. Here's a shot from Cutton. That one no good. Now it's Creo again. He gives it up. Here's Cutton. Cutton to Flaherty. Flaherty or Riley back to the Navy commit. Inside shot off the stick of an unintentional Vlahos who couldn't track it down, but either way it'll roll out for a Chaminade ball. 3:26 to go here in the third. Here's Cutton. He gets it through traffic to Flaherty. Now it's Lau, the Navy to the Navy connection, that is, for the score. Lau now 3 today.
And Chaminade does a great job moving the ball. You said it, the Navy to Navy connection. And a great shot by Lau. And that extends the lead to 10, 18-8.
Aiden Lau, 3 goals today, and it's all off simple slips. Lau, I mean, he just makes the most of open space. He finds himself in a good position on the doorstep. Quick shot with his quick wrist, and he connects with the net, making it yet another 10-goal lead. St. Ignatius down only 6 earlier in this one, as now an errant pass from the long stick of Matt Marchetta will result in a St. Ignatius ball and a Chaminade turnover. Here's Kushner. Kushner loses it, and it's picked up by Brian Knapp, the Army commit. Knapp, 1 of 2, committed with Ronan Lockman. He'll meet him there in a year. Here's Jude Lynch. Rather, that is Ronan Lockman. Here's Riley. Switches over to Lynch, and oh, what a shot. A beautiful one from Jude Lynch on the step down. And he makes it an 11-goal lead for the Flyers.
And this is a nice play. A good feed to Lynch and an even better shot from about 7 yards out. Nice way to put that in the back of the net and make it 19-8, excuse me.
Jude Lynch headed to Holy Cross next year. He'll be meeting a few other Long Island players. One that comes to mind is the face-off of St. Anthony's last year, Jake Naso. Here's Landolfi, the sidearm save. Now it's Riley. Riley back to Landolfi. Liam Ledwith now enters the game. The wind's starting to pick up here in Mineola. Cutting off the pick. Here's Lockman who gets it to Lynch. Lynch to Cutton. Cutton into X with Riley. Riley inside. Lynch with his hands free gets the shot off, but just over the net. Winds really is starting to pile up here. Temperatures slowly dropping. Lockman tries getting into Ledwith on the doorstep, but a jumping grab had to get made, and it didn't. The ground ball still yet to be picked up, and it is by Chaminade. Here's Cutton. What a save by Vlahos. And now St. Ignatius will clear. It's Olivin with the long pole. Olivin the shot, and it was almost a long pole goal, but a save by Verdi. Verdi upfield. Now it's Bradish. Bradish to Cutton. Cutton, an open man. It's Riley who can't convert. Riley was put on a plate to score that one, but another great save by Vlahos. Pass inside, Porter behind the back, no good. This game just keeps going back and forth. Only 5 seconds left in the quarter. Verdi has to fire this one way down, and he'll just keep it in his own stick. Chaminade up 19-8 heading into the final quarter of action. What a game it's been in the East versus West Side. I'm John Baccio here with Tommy Baldacchino. We'll see you back for the 4th on T&D Sports Video Production.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Looks like they're gonna push it. Oh, that is a beautiful goal. Great take and finish by Meg Kenny. Possession for Wonka. Oh, that is a beautiful feed and goal.
It takes more than one player to guard her.
That is beautiful.
Tight on.
That is an insane goal by Tess Calabria. Madison Alimo's really showcasing that she could do it all. She's gonna go for another goal. Tess Calabria with the ball. She's taking it all the way, and she's gonna have a goal. That's the player you want on the hash. And that's a great save.
She really is. I'm not surprised whatsoever.
That is a beautiful goal by Madison Alimo. It's the 4th quarter now. Chaminade up 19-8. And we've got some stats for you guys. Chaminade, I mean, the first thing that jumps out when you look at the stat sheet is Alex Choi wins the face-off. And Charles O'Connor's got it, who kicks it up to Choi. Choi loses it. Now it's with Ledwith. Ledwith loses it, and St. Ignatius will retain the ball. But what I was going to say before, Chaminade destroying St. Ignatius on shots, and it makes sense why they're up 11 goals. Chaminade, let me just count this really quickly. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 34 shots for Chaminade as opposed to St. Ignatius's 16. They've nearly doubled, they have doubled their shot count. And, you know, now in retrospect, it makes sense why they're up such a large margin. Shot over the net from Gauche. Something else that you'll quickly notice when looking at all this is the face-offs yet again. St. Ignatius did win one in that 3rd quarter, but Chaminade still outdoes them 28-2. 29 actually, that is, as Verdi makes another save. Under 11 minutes to go here from Gold Star Stadium. Up into the attack, it's Bradish.
Bradish to Ledwith. Now it's to Busher. The Busher backs away from his man. The Busher loses the ball. It's up in the air. Battle for the ground ball. Some rough contact being made. And eventually it's just picked up by an open Jack Connolly. That shot over and away by St. Ignatius. They'll get the ball right back. Here's Gauche, guarded by Knapp. Under 10 minutes to play now. Gauche looks for his options. He gives it up into the X. Now out, it's Chapman. There's also been a goalie substitution. Max McCarthy has entered the game. He comes in for PJ Verdi. Now under 9 minutes to play. Here's Kushner, bad pass into the X, and Chaminade will get the ball back. With it is McCarthy. He receives it from Ben Cacavo. Whistle blows, and it's a timeout for Chaminade. We'll take a quick break here from Gold Star Stadium. I'm John Baccio here with Tommy Baldacchino on T&D Sports Video Production.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
There's a nice dish, and there's a score. Will Bernie goes boom.
Incredible pass. Eaton goes, she shoots. High, no, a goal. Eaton is eating.
Calabria ahead inside, high save again. 15 saves.
Every time Spallina beats it.
He's got to give it up. He does to his brother who scores.
Spallina to Spallina.
Gives it up, McNamara. He rips it and he scores.
Hannaford, Minning, score!
And we're back. Peter DeBuscher gets it ripped away from him on the attempted clear. He retrieves. Now Chaminade just looking for their open options. Max McCarthy just gonna chuck it way downtown, and it's intercepted. Now running into the O. It's Tucker Jones, the freshman. Now it's Boyden with it. Boyden, a sophomore. He gets it to Jonathan Benaroff. Benaroff guarded tight by Brendan O'Brien. St. Ignatius down 19-8 against the Flyers. 7:30 to go here in this fourth quarter. Here's Hugh Gates. He kicks out. Now it's Bodie Anderson. Anderson passes over to Benaroff. Benaroff at 5-5. The pass shot, score. Tristan Gauche gets his goal today.
And that shot by Ghost reminds me of like a one-timer in hockey. The pass and just kind of quick sticks it into the net. And a nice goal from Ghost to make it 19-9.
Yeah, really nice play from the future Bulldog. However, St. Ignatius still down 10. With 7:09 to go here in the game. Choi wins the faceoff again, but a bad pass over to the long pole of Jack Regan. Here's Chapman. He gets it over to Christian Lee. Lee, the 5'7" midfielder. On the far side, it's Chapman. Chapman getting harassed by O'Connor. Chapman just cannot escape the O'Connor chamber, so he has to pass out. And that shot from the middle of the slot is just wide. Right back at it in the X. It's Benaroff. He gets it over to Chapman, who shoots but can't convert. Now it's Sean Kiernan, who gets it to Max McCarthy. Now with it is Bradish. Bradish bodies off a defender and keeps on running. Bradish has the stamina of anybody that you could possibly think of. Now here's Wyckoff. 5:45 to go here in the game. Lynch to Wyckoff. Wyckoff committed to Monmouth for lacrosse. Wyckoff gets it to X. Here's a shot. That one from Luca Pellegrossi, but he can't convert. Wyckoff gets it back in the X. Wyckoff stands at 6'4". And he is just a brick wall. Here's Ledwith. He plays a two-man game with Pellegrossi. Ledwith gets to 5-5. The shot over. Now it's Lockman. Lockman, the stutter shot. It's good. Chaminade puts up a 20 on St. Ignatius. Here it is again.
And Lockman at X makes a nice dodge up to 5-5, buries it, and it's 20-9. Chaminade with 4:56 remaining in this fourth quarter. It's been one-sided so far, and it looks to be that way for the rest of this one. 20-9 Chaminade.
Just under 5 to play here in the game. Joseph DiGennaro gets his chance at it, but he'll get called for an illegal procedure. Now here's Gates. Gates gets it over to Gauche. Now with it is Lee. Or excuse me, that's Christo. Christo with a spin dodge. He passes in, and a save by McCarthy is made. That shot from Rye Kushner. Here's Tully. Tully check from behind, stays with it, bulldozes the next defender, still with it, passes out, now it's Ledwith. The ground ball scooped up by Ledwith, but he can't stay with it. 4 minutes on the clock until this game is all wrapped up. Here's Bodie Anderson trying to track it down. It goes out of bounds. All the way on the far side with it is the Chaminade long pole. Now trying to track it down is Connolly. St. Ignatius gets it right back. The shot from Bodie Anderson, he puts it through the 5-hole. Makes it 20-10 now. One thing I can say, St. Ignatius have topped the score total of any team that Chaminade has played on this win streak.
That's impressive in itself. A nice feed there and a great shot by Anderson, decreasing the lead to 10.
Now checking in at a net is Alex Dirks, who looks to shut down the cage. DiGennaro battling for it. Van Oost comes up. 3:20 to go. Now it's Gates. Shot from Benafore, or from Benarofe, excuse me, is good. Jonathan Benarofe, the 5'9", 165 attackman, makes his mark on the game.
And this team has not lost hope. You see the feed to Benarofe, a nice shot, making it 20-11. Chaminade with exactly 3 minutes to go in the fourth.
It's not over till it's over. 20-11, as you said, Tommy, is the score. DiGennaro looking for his first face-off win. Can't get it on that one. St. Ignatius just cannot stop. Here's Chapman. .240 on the clock. Pass over to O'Brien. St. Ignatius going around the horn. Here's Lee. Lee cradles around the crease. Kicks out to Chapman. Now it's O'Brien on the near side of the slot. He goes into the middle. And St. Ignatius are just going to keep passing this one around. Benafore, or Benarofe, excuse me. Gets it inside to Lee. It's scooped up by Chaminade. Sean Kieran, the Sienna commit, tries getting it to Dirks. It's poked away out of Chaminade's stick. And now 1:40 to play here in this fourth quarter. It's Lee. He gets it to Christo, back to Lee. Now it's Chapman. With it is Gates. Gates gets it over to Anderson. Anderson scores. It's 20-12 now. 1:13 to play. Down but not out is St. Ignatius.
Here's a look at that one again. Cuts to the middle, fires, goes up top, which I don't think the goalie was expecting. And a nice goal to make it 20-12.
They put Choi back out there at the face-off. Choi wins it. Quick in transition. Ball on the ground, Chaminade battling. The Flyers finally scoop it up. It's in the long stick of Jack Preston. He kicks out. Bad pass to Ledwith. He can't stay with it. And St. Ignatius is going to have 51 seconds to put a few more on. Chaminade up 8 though. And now with 45 to go, their lead seems untouchable. 35 seconds now. Here's Gauche. Gauche firing down the right side. Pass in, but not handled by Benaroff. And now Chaminade will get it back with 30 ticks on the clock. Here's Dirks. Exits the crease. 22 seconds now. Dirks is going to clear it himself. Dirks still has it and finally passes away to Ledwith. A huge play by Alex Dirks to finish this one out. O'Connor is going to cradle for the last few. He chucks it up, and it falls down. Chaminade, the win. 20-12, the final score here in Mineola. St. Ignatius 0-2 on Chaminade turf now. The Flyers continue their win streak as they now get 5 in a row. Their record extends to 5-1. Their only loss on the season, St. Anthony's. And that was the first game of the year. They lost it 12-10. And St. Ignatius could not put a stop to their win streak. They now fall to 12-2 after winning 12 straight. That'll do it here from Gold Star Stadium. I'm John Baccio here with my partner Tommy Baldacchino. It's been a pleasure. And here we sign off from the T&D Sports Video Productions for the Orlin Cohen High School Lacrosse Game of the Week.